And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the jungle, as they say. Sean Galinsky alongside Matt Conklin for another terrific matchup for your Timon Tigers. Matt, how are we doing this evening?
Great. Hoping everyone had a great Christmas.
Good. Yeah, I hope so too, and everybody wishing everybody well a happy 2022. Big things happening for myself in 2022. I'm graduating in 2022, man. That's kind of different.
That's crazy.
I know, right? So we look to tip things off here as a different look tonight for the Tigers, as Damaris Petaway-Scarver, first start of this season for him, and also number 5, Adam Staniszewski, also getting his first start of the season as UPREP right off the jump and taking it to the net right away. So nothing out of the ordinary right now for UPREP, as UPREP is a very good team out of Rochester, and they are known for having some really outstanding players out of UPREP too, and also giving up some good competition too. That's another thing.
Good block.
That's a great block. However, UPREP regains it, and they put it up for the 2. So UPREP starting off hot right now, getting a quick 4-0 lead on these Tigers, who are missing their senior captain, Kevin Thompson, serving his 1-game suspension after those of you who remember last game against Orchard Park got ejected and then serves a 1-game suspension. And up and in, good for UPREP again. A quick 6-0 lead right now for UPREP, and we spoke to our very own Jaden Harrison before the game and his thoughts on tonight's game, and he said UPREP is a very good team, and they always bring good competition. So even Harrison is saying that sort of thing.
Yep.
So, and they're inside, and that's up, and number 5 for UPREP will be shooting too. Right now, Tigers not looking so hot on offense or defense right now. So we'll see how Coach Dro wants to make those adjustments. And number 5 will be shooting 2 for UPREP. And the first one is good. So it's now a 7-0 lead for UPREP. And he lines up for the second one. And that's off.
Rebound.
Jacob Humphrey, rebound.
Push up the floor a little bit. Start attacking the rim early, just like that.
Good layup, Jacob Humphrey, as he goes in with his right hand and takes care of business. Not too big of a student section tonight.
It's a little bit of a last-minute announcement.
I was going to say, this game didn't come out till, I believe, either yesterday or Monday. I know I got the text from Coach Rowe and Coach Weiser, I believe yesterday, about this game. And it's just one of those things, because especially it's tough for teams over Christmas break. That's another thing.
Yep.
Because even St. Joe's right now, St. Joe's is out of town. I think they're down in one of the Carolinas. I know Canisius also went to New York City. Or, no, correction. Canisius is in South Carolina.
Wow,
and St. Joe's is in New York City, or was in New York City.
And with the whole Syracuse tournament being canceled.
Yeah, that was also another thing. For those of you who weren't aware, as Jacob Humphrey knocks down his 3.
That was Jaden.
Or was it Jaden? Sorry,
Jaden.
I was busy talking. But yeah, no. So with the whole Syracuse thing getting canceled, that was kind of a deal breaker. I know a lot of guys were looking forward to that sort of thing. And like I said, it getting canceled really sucked, because that was going to offer some good competition, and also that was going to offer some good state competition too for the Tigers, because especially Western New York. I mean, outside of Western New York, Tigers are arguably one of the top teams in Western New York, and hopefully, them seeing some competition in Syracuse, that would have been good for them.
Yep.
But UPREP will do, especially in the jungle. We'll always take that.
Yep.
And Jacob Humphrey looks to inbound it there to Rob Carlock. There's Staniszewski. Staniszewski finds Humphrey inside. Humphrey, no good. Kind of a awkward layup there. Yeah.
Good defense.
And UPREP, outside shot. That's good.
Good look. Just keep attacking all day. Just like that.
And Jacob Humphrey, pretty left hand.
Gets it back from a little awkward shot.
Yeah, 10-7 here, UPREP. And good. Wow.
They seem to be wanting to attack inside, too.
And there's Stanishevsky with the jab. Back to Humphrey.
Deep
Humphrey for three.
Wow.
Jacob Humphrey.
Great look.
Wow. Jacob Humphrey right now this is his game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's starting off really well. Like you said earlier, he attacked the rim early on. I mean, and then that's from range. Like sophomore guard Jacob Humphrey already starting hot tonight. So what are your expectations for tonight?
If I don't know about honest expectations, but, I expect a 50-piece from Jaden Harrison.
Yeah, Jaden Harrison, always clowning around trying to get the most points. He averages around like 30 a game too. I saw this in the first 7 game since I think this is Timon's 8th game. Out of the first 7 games, Jaden Harrison has scored 30 plus in 4 of them, which is pretty outstanding basketball.
Purebred baller.
Exactly. That's just craziness. I mean, he already is part of the 1,000-point club.
Been playing varsity since 7th grade.
Exactly.
That just means a lot.
And Petaway Scarver picking up a rebound, and Jacob Humphrey drawing the double team over to Harrison. Harrison crossover, deep range shot, no good. And UPREP rebound. UPREP really pushing up the floor here. Up and under. Wow. Oh, okay.
Circus shot right there.
Wow. UPREP. That's number 1. That's Mylan Maxwell, the senior. Holy cow. Oh, a little bit of a funny play there, yeah. And screen by Carlock. Harrison draws a double team. Carlock looks over. Carlock looks around over to Humphrey. Humphrey back to Carlock. Carlock. Corner. No good.
Adam. Hustle play right there.
Almost picking up that rebound, yeah. UPREP going up, and UPREP. That's good. That's number 2, James Matthews. And this is a heavy senior team, just looking at it. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 guys on this team are seniors. And good takeaway there by Petaway Scarver.
Wow. Nice dribble move, too. Little behind the back action right there.
And good drive by Harrison. Looks over and whistle's blown. And Tigers, this is their last game before league play. I mean, right now this is especially the loss to OP really hurt them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this game's kind of a comeback game. Them getting ready for league play as Rob Carlock thought about a shot there, it looked like. But Humphrey picks it up, and that's on the floor for UPREP. And that's good. No foul called. And looking around is Humphrey calling out a play. Double screen high.
Reaching.
And, yeah, that's UPREP picking up their second foul of the game as Malachi Parker checks in for Adam Stanishevsky. Stanishevsky doesn't do a bad job in this team's role. I mean, normally he's usually that first guy off the bench. He does a good job spacing the floor. He does a good job defensively as well. I mean, he's had, 2, 3 charges last game?
He took a lot of big hits from number...
Yeah, that Joba, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Stanishevsky wants to get into the grit and grind of it. That's what it comes down to.
Very physical player.
Indeed. And that's a long-range 3. No good. And there's Harrison driving. Harrison. Wow. Oh! Jaden Harrison. Wow, beautiful. Going coast to coast. 18-14. 2:10 left here in the first. UPREP is up right now. And pass doesn't connect. That's Carlock picking it up. And Humphrey slowing things down. Middle of the paint.
Oh, my.
Oh, wow. No foul. Rob Carlock aggressiveness.
Wow,
Rob Carlock getting in there. Physical play.
Can we talk about that acrobat right there? Jacob Humphrey?
Acrobat finish sort of thing, breaking out the 2K.
If that would have fallen. Oof. That was beautiful.
And first shot for Carlock coming up here at the line. And that's no good. Rob Carlock really, struggling with free throws this year is what it comes down to. Rob Carlock, all around, very solid player, very physical player, too. Kind of, and I've said this before, kind of like a Draymond Green sort of thing.
Very physical.
But his biggest thing is those free throws. Several games, he could have had a double-double if he would have gotten maybe just 1 or 2 more points, and then you look back at the stat sheet, and there they are.
Yep.
He'll go 3 for 7, 4 for 7, that sort of thing. Missing maybe 2 to 3 free throws a game because he'll get to the line because of that physicality.
Yep. Averages. Do we know how many rebounds he averages?
Oh, he easily probably 11, 12, something like that. I mean, definitely double digits. That's a hop, skip, jump, and good for UPREP. That's number 3, Andrew Edwards Farrell.
Deep again.
Humphrey, that's no good.
Good
Rebound.
positioning. Oh.
Parker, wow. Tough roll there for Parker as he goes up for the putback and couldn't connect with the pass. Stays in, apparently. And charge. Showing that physicality, Rob Carlock not willing to get into the game. And there's Makari Inabanet, number 20 for the Tigers, checking in for Petaway Scarver. And Petaway Scarver, I mean, starting tonight as a sophomore. The only other sophomore is Alex Radnicki on varsity, but good for Petaway Scarver.
Reminding you.
Oh my God!
Are also sophomores.
Oh my God! I completely forget about those guys.
Foul on the floor.
I really do. I mean, those guys are just so developed as players that I kind of just forget about those guys.
I take credit. They're in my homeroom.
Yeah. And Jacob Humphrey going to the line. The sophomore Jacob Humphrey going to the line.
Good job.
Yeah, no, I really do forget it, especially Jaden and Jacob, both of those guys. Both those guys transferred in to Timon this year, and then really just took and ran with it as being Timon Tigers. I mean, like I said, Jaden making headlines already, Jacob making headlines already, that sort of thing. It's just jaw-dropping to think about because those guys just embraced the culture right away sort of thing, and they really developed into phenomenal players as we see right now, and I really can't wait to come back to Timon and see how those guys are doing.
3-pointer, that's off.
And rebound, Humphrey. 40 seconds left in the first. Humphrey going coast to coast. Passes out to Harrison. Harrison in the corner, gets out of it. Now on the side doing some dribble moves. Loses possession of it. Tries to pick it up. Right now UPREP also losing possession. Wow, some sloppy play there.
Got to scrap for the ball.
Yeah. And Coach Rowe talking to Harrison. Just giving him some advice on what to do there because that was a tough play. Really no play call. That was all by himself. So, and tip out there by UPREP. 18.2 seconds left on the clock. UPREP up right now 20-17. And Humphrey looks to inbound it here to Carlock. And no shot clock on right now as Tigers could really take their time. Carlock gives it up to Inabanet. There's Parker. Screen by Inabanet. Roll by Parker. Parker. And out on the Tigers as Parker really dribbled into the double team there and couldn't go anywhere with it. 6.3 seconds here for UPREP.
Try and get a quick drive going, just like that.
And that's good. So UPREP does finish at the rim just in time. That's 22-17, our final score after one. So tough stretch right now for the Tigers. I mean, they really do got to find their rhythm and just see what's going on. But Timon, as we said before, their upcoming games are
Canisius and Joe's.
Monsignor Martin games. So their first home game is their first league game is at Canisius, and that's the third at 6:30. Then the 5th is at Joe's at 6:30.
And then we play Bishop Grimes the 8th.
Yeah, that's the Syracuse Challenge one. That's one that was kind of scheduled just to pick up and see how we do at that one. And honestly, Tigers start out a lot on the road to start out league play. Like, it is a crazy amount. Like, their first, let's see.
We have 1, 2, 3,
three
4,
3
5.
games. 3 games to start off on the road. And then we come home against Mary's.
And then we go to Franny's, and then we have a 5-game home stretch.
Yeah, and then, because after Mary's we play Franny's, then Cardinal, and then we have the home stretch. So, which it's, like I said, honestly, I mean, I'd rather have it mix up because then you still get the taste of your home court sort of thing.
Yep.
And, like, it's just one of those things where, like, it's tough for the scheduling. It really is. And it sucks, too. Because, like I said, it not playing at home for a while does hurt. And, like, even I feel like professional players will say the same thing. I mean, like, in any sport.
Yep.
I mean, especially basketball when you're playing, like, 2-3 times a week. And there's Harrison, easy look. But yeah, no, playing 2-3 times a week and not touching your home court once on one of those, like, I feel like that would hurt.
Makes you a little homesick.
Exactly.
Need the student section with you. But
For
hopefully
sure.
we can do some traveling this year.
Yeah,
It's
and
a foul called.
Parker goes down hard, picks up the foul.
Back up quick. Good to see.
But yeah, no, and then even like the home, like say like if we could take some of those away games, then also another thing or a positive of starting out a lot on the road is you take the away games and then you come back home saying, hey, we're back home now, we gotta win these sort of thing.
And you know, a lot of important games come down during the last end of the season.
Oh, absolutely. Is like positioning and placement.
Yep.
I mean, like our last 3 games for the league are Mary's, Franny's, Cardinal. Those are all 3 times. Like, we beat all those guys twice last year. And Carlock gets stuffed, but however, Carlock fighting for it right now.
Oh, my.
Everybody fighting for it right now on the floor.
Jump ball. And whose ball is it?
Tapestry?
That's theirs.
Or UPREP? Yeah, UPREP. I said Tapestry because I was looking at the schedule.
Well, to talk about St. Francis, they only beat Lackawanna by 2 this year.
Well, I thought that was O'Hara.
No, I believe that was St. Francis.
I think O'Hara only beat Lackawanna by 2. However, Franny's lost a lot of people last year when you think about it. I mean, star player Emil, Peyton, guys like those. I mean, those guys really do hurt when you think about it.
Yep.
Because, I mean, those guys did do a lot for that team. Even St. Joe's, like Jaden Slaughter, like he was a big guy for them last year, both in the championship and all around in the season.
Wow, and one called. And, Thursday, the 23rd.
Really? Only by 2. So it was the same deal with Cardinal. Because Cardinal only beat them by 2 also. Really, that's crazy to think about. I mean, when you think about think about guys like or think about the teams in the league, I mean, there's a lot of guys who like have gotten out of the Monsignor Martin. I mean, like St. Joe's, I just said, lost Jaden, and Jaden's a big guy to lose. Has Inna Bennett no good on the shot.
A little bit of a miscue.
Yeah, and 2 subs into the game.
And it's UPREP's ball now. Don't know what happened there.
I'm not too sure either, as Inna Bennett checks out for
Petaway Scarver.
Petaway Scarver. And but yeah, no, so when you think about it, I mean, league wide, really like nobody has a crazy like eye-popping team this year. I mean, however, a lot of guys were like lost. Like Max Dolan for Canisius, he's no longer there, and he was one of their towers of terror, if you will, down there last year. And that's good by Parker.
Okay.
But yeah, it's one of those things. I mean, like he was part of that big 2 big guys down there. It was Max Dolan and Declan Ryan sort of thing. Those guys down there. I mean, they still have Sircone. They still have Ryan. They still have Cosgrove. Guys like that sort of thing for Canisius. And, like, even Mary's picked up that.
Massimo.
Yeah. Massimo, I mean,
6'9".
Yeah, they still have guys like Canospi, though, Keller. Like, St. Mary's lost their whole starting lineup last year, too.
Yeah.
I mean, like, Schmidt, Thome, Brown, those guys. They lost all of those guys from last year. So it's really going to be interesting what way the Monsignor Martin goes this year. And tough break there for the Tigers, 29-23. And that's off Carlock.
It didn't look like it hit him. Well, that's also from up here.
29-23 with 5:21 left in the second quarter. And UPREP just doing a good job all around here as they feed the ball inside, puts it up. That's good.
Attacking the rim. They're getting a ton of bounces, but a lot can't go our way right now.
Yeah, as Coach Rowe not looking too pleased on the side there. I mean, he's definitely, he took that timeout for a reason, especially since it's 31-23. Like, we don't want to go back to the OP game where we have to trail and then just pick it up at the fourth quarter, sort of thing. But we'll see what happens here. We'll see how they come out after halftime. Once again, really hurting the Tigers this game is the absence of Kev Thompson,
especially inside.
I mean, Kev Thompson, I mean, he's been making a factor for this team since his sophomore year.
Yep.
Like freshman year was getting to know the team, getting to know a role, didn't get a ton of play time. But then sophomore year, he jumped in right away, and right away he got involved with guys like Atir Mariel, Leo Camiloni, Jameer Patton, Kamar Godlock. Like those guys were a terrific back-to-back year starters for the Tigers.
It's last year it sucked because I believe Atir got injured and didn't play the entire season.
And it did hurt the Tigers as Petaway Scarver fades away from that one. And good look there though. And Jacob Humphrey picking up a foul there. And here comes the inbound for UPREP. As they feed it to the top. Find a way inside. And that's kicked out. And will be Tigers basketball. 31-23. Timon down right now. 4:45 left in the second.
Trying to get something going here.
As Petaway Scarver looks around. Finds Malachi Parker. Parker looks around. Feeds it inside to Petaway Scarver. Petaway Scarver, right hand. That's good. Petaway Scarver.
Way to use the glass.
And screen set for UPREP right now. Looking the ball around.
Deep
Long range three. That's no good. Harrison rebound. Harrison pushing the ball up. Harrison driving inside. Jump. Oh.
Wow.
And big time block. And Humphrey inbounding it for the Tigers right now. As there's Carlock on the inbound. Carlock corner out to Parker. Parker back to Harrison. Harrison three ball. There's Parker with the three ball though. Open range. That's good. And little dab up from Parker to Harrison on the way back.
Way to get yourself set.
Yeah, I mean that was just a good range three really. I mean, nobody anywhere in sight of Parker.
Good steal. And whose ball? And neither ref could see what happened here. And they say it's UPREP's ball. I think they should have just flipped the coin.
Yeah, as Parker checks out for Stanishevsky right now. And here's UPREP on the offensive side. 31-28. UPREP is up right now. Also, another thing, the Timon Tigers are in a zone defense. It looks to be like a 2-3 or maybe even a floating 3-2 sort of thing.
Steal by Rob.
And like maybe that's also something else at the Tigers, because Tigers aren't crazy defensively this game as they normally are. That's the other thing.
It's just the presence, Kevin.
I think so. I really do. I think so. And that's no good. Petaway Scarver picks up that rebound, though.
Pushing the floor. Rob slows it down a little bit.
Carlock driving to the net. Right hand. That's good. Off the glass and in.
Way to use the glass.
Rob Carlock. just too easy as he picks it up and really goes like a point guard. And that's another charge, Rob Carlock.
Can we talk about that shot, though? If he didn't take that charge, that was nice.
Yeah, he kind of like floated over him, but good charge taken there by Carlock. That physicality, once again explained.
Timeout by UPREP.
And UPREP does take their timeout. Right now, UPREP has 7 fouls, so once more, and they pick up a 1-and-1. And we'll see what happens with that if they do pick up another foul. And it's 31-30 in the second quarter. 2:56 left, and it's going to be Tigers basketball after this full timeout. And if you haven't caught a game already at the Jungle, I very much encourage you to do so.
Less of a presence with the students.
I was going to say students, which honestly, it's Christmas break.
Yep. A lot of people are out of town.
I was going to say a lot of people are out of town. Once again, this was a last-minute sort of game.
Yeah.
Like, this wasn't on the schedule.
Militia didn't tweet out until 30 minutes before the game.
Yeah. I was going to that's the thing, like I said. So, as it looks like Parker went back into the locker room real quick. We'll see what's up with that.
I thought that was Kevin.
Kevin
went in.
Well, Kevin went in, I feel like, after Parker. And there's Harrison. Harrison looking around. Harrison jump ball.
I believe that stays with us.
I was gonna say that's questionable. As it stays Timon's basketball though. I was gonna say I feel like he had more of like a grip on his arm than anything right now.
You know what I'm starting to notice? That ref looks like an older Keenan Thompson. A very very old Keenan Thompson.
You're funny. And Harrison, that's no good.
Rob,
Carlock,
right
back
there.
up. No good.
No foul.
And, a little bit of a travel there by UPREP, but not called. And rebound, tipping. That's no good for UPREP. And
jump ball.
That's terrible.
I
don't know, man. Like, he kind of grabbing his arm again. I mean, Petaway Scarver also, like, kind of pleading his case there. And that's a corner shot here for UPREP. That's no good. Rebound. UPREP, though, as they find a guy underneath, goes up with it, and that's good. It is now a 33-30 UPREP lead. And Humphrey passes it off to Petaway Scarver. There's Carlock. Carlock gives it back to Humphrey. Humphrey goes down. No foul called. Carlock driving. Carlock out to Stanishevsky. Stanishevsky, 3-ball. That's good! Adam Stanishevsky picking up his first points of the night, making a tie game now. And UPREP going to the line for 2.
I didn't see anything. I don't know if Rob turned or something.
Yeah, I didn't. I thought he stayed straight up. Yeah, I didn't see a foul there either. But tied game right now for the between Tigers and UPREP. And so it'll stay a tie game for now.
Adam's got a little bit of Ray Allen in him. The low arc shot.
The low arc shot, but I mean, like it's pretty, like it really is, because like when it goes in, you know it's going in, sort of thing.
Ball don't lie. That's why.
Oh yes, Stanishevsky in the corner again, works the ball around, gives it off to Humphrey. Good pass. Wow. Harrison rip through. Harrison paint shot. That's good.
All day.
Tigers picking up their first lead of the game.
At least it didn't come in the fourth quarter.
Exactly. 1:17 left in the second quarter.
Good to see him coming out in a little bit more of a rhythm right now.
And that shot's off. Carlock rebound. Pushing up floor is Humphrey. Humphrey looks around, finds Harrison. Harrison driving inside. Left hand. Uses his body. That's good.
Atta boy, Jaden.
Letting the people know Jaden Harrison. And for those of you who actually don't know, I was told this by another source. Joe Harrison, the 1,000-point club person on the banner there, is actually related to Jaden Harrison. So I guess it's in the blood to be a Tiger and to get up there on that 1,000-point club.
Wow.
And to be good for the Tigers. Because also another thing is that I also heard from the same source that he also wore number 3.
That's crazy.
So it's that sort of thing. Like it's really is crazy how that works.
Misses the and one free throw here. 4-point lead.
And
Blocking foul on Adam, I believe.
yeah,
Yep.
going to the line. But yeah, no, it's
No,
just.
he's not going to the line, I don't think.
Oh, I thought he was.
No.
Yeah, he is.
It was could have swore that was before the shot, but whatever. I'm not a ref.
And Coach Washington would like an explanation too. I mean, he's waving over at the ref like, "Hey, man, like, can we get an explanation right now?" Because Coach Washington wasn't having it either. And that's good. So now UPREP only trailing by 2. And Humphrey getting a pass. Oh,
Good hesitation right there.
almost dropped him like Jordan Nuora.
Ha! I get that.
Yeah, you get that?
Yeah.
You get that?
Yeah.
And UPREP going to the ball. Oh! Malachi Parker with the block. Sending that one back.
Back to the future.
Oh,
That's
Oh,
over and
oh,
back.
oh,
That's an
oh.
over and back. Ball
But
don't lie.
Parker
Give him-
picks it up, and there's Humphrey.
Hey!
Almost in that one. So
Ooh.
Timon gets the ball back anyways, but a questionable over and back call.
Keenan needs to check his eyes.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say because that's the thing. Like you clearly saw that his left
can
foot,
see his foot
left foot
across
was
the line.
across the line. And there's Humphrey, no good on his first shot. And he really has a weird free throw shot. I mean, he steps back from the line a little bit, and it's kind of just like a jump shot for him. I mean, like, it's not really, he doesn't go through a whole routine like spinning the ball or a couple dribbles. He gets it, maybe gathers himself, and then shoots it.
It gets to the point.
Yeah.
Can't be like Giannis out there.
Haha.
13 seconds.
Yeah.
Feet inside.
And
That's
you
no
prep,
good.
no good. Rebound, that's good.
Good
15
little roll in
seconds.
there.
You
Hopefully
prep,
get some points in
38-37
before
up
the
right
half.
now. And
Oh.
pickpocket there. Humphrey going to the net.
Oh,
Oh! Wow, gets up. And shot by Humphrey, no good. And a little bit of a bang out there to end the quarter by James Matthews.
Wow.
And pretty crazy. So that's going to be half. And we suggest you stay tuned for the second half of this one. Stick around. And welcome back to the second half of play, as it is Timon's ball inbounding here. Timon down 39-38 because of that bang out to finish off the second quarter. And Petaway Scarver finds Humphrey. Humphrey regains the lead right out of half. So Tigers, very forced point at half is rebounding for sure. And that's definitely something that we didn't see a lot of in the first half for the Tigers, is not a lot of rebounds. Also fighting for the rebounds. And, oh, there's another three-pointer by the Tigers.
Roller. A little floater there.
And there's, they called a travel on that.
I didn't see what happened.
That was kind of awkward too. He went down awkward. Humphrey was driving and he kind of, it looked like he slipped or something, but they called it traveling instead of a push.
Interesting.
So 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Just a minute into the second half right now.
Doing a good job starting off the half.
And that's no good. Rebound. No good for UPREP either times. And there's Harrison driving. Harrison looks around. Humphrey. Humphrey driving now. Little floater.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
And Jacob Humphrey really finding that touch right now. He did that a couple times against OP, and I can't wait to see if he does that during the season. And hustle play by Humphrey.
Doing a great job starting out the half.
Gets a little encouragement from Coach Washington and Coach Rowe right there. And that's something that Humphrey does do a lot. He gets his hands into the passing lane and takes steals. I mean, he really does.
Very good defense.
And no good. Carlock rebound.
Lost the ball a little bit there.
Yeah. There's Parker driving baseline. Step back. Parker right back. Left hand. Oh. However, going to the line for two now. That's a good move by Parker, though. And that's no good by Parker. Off on the first. And that's good. So 1 for 2 at the line there for Parker. As it is a 47-41 lead now for the Tigers. Starting off really hot for the second. Oh, and there's Humphrey. Getting into the passing lane again. Humphrey off to Parker. Left hand. That's good.
Wow.
Jacob Humphrey doing what he does. Creating the steals. And timeout UPREP. As Humphrey is very much getting into the game now. For sure. And that's some big stuff right now. That's a lot of momentum, energy coming out of the half. So very, very good start right now for the Tigers, as UPREP only has 3 points right now out of the second half so far, and Timon's really picked it up on both sides of the floor, getting hands in the passing lanes, taking the good shots, creating and waiting for the good shots too.
Doing a great job rebounding too.
And yeah, exactly. That was a vocal point on Coach Rowe for half. Picking up those rebounds do help a lot. So 49-41, 5:50 left in the third, as a timeout was called by UPREP, just to probably settle things down and say, hey guys, like, let's go back to that first half. We're going a lot inside and not so much waiting for passes to occur and creating them. Because that's another thing. Like UPREP in the first half, they created their looks. They not so much waited for them. Right now, from what I'm seeing, is they're standing at the logo waiting for looks to happen for them instead of creating them. So that's something that definitely UPREP probably is focusing or on a talking point right now. And rip through. That's good. See, like that's passing to create a good look for them. That's not waiting for a good look to happen. That's getting into the game and creating a good look for yourself off passes. And a little bit of a push.
There.
And UPREP, that's good. So UPREP off the steal.
No call over there.
And Timon really needs to get across half here. Drawing the double team, no foul. And
missed Jaden. He was open on that one side. It's crazy how quick the momentum can switch.
And yeah, like you just said, the whole deal with the momentum. I mean, Tigers just had a commanding lead. I mean, leading by 8, and now they're only leading by 2.
Yep.
So crazy how the tables do turn when you let some little pressure in. And we will have the inbound here as UPREP still in that 1-2-2 sort of press. I mean, I've ran this press before. What you do is you have the guy at the very top, almost be a floater, and then you trap the guy with the ball with the corners. And
I just saw
that time it didn't work.
I just saw Jaden Harrison give a no-look pass there when he found Humphrey. I could see his eyes were still looking forward.
And looking around is UPREP swinging around.
They seem to be running just one man inside, and they got everybody else outside. And
for what? Oh, Timon's defense? It's like
no,
a two.
No. UPREP's offense. They seem to be just
a lot perimeter base.
Yeah.
So
and 3-pointers weren't their biggest strong suit the last half.
And Harrison driving to the net, kick out Parker.
God, what a pass.
Another good look by Parker. And Humphrey again. Oh!
Night. He's been putting those up.
Wow. Jacob Humphrey using the middle of the paint to just go to work.
They can't stop you. Why should you stop?
Exactly. And outside look for UPREP. That's short. Humphrey rebound. Humphrey going coast to coast with it. No foul.
Gets it back.
Fade away.
Oh.
Should have been a foul. Parker rebound. No good. As Jacob Humphrey did get slapped there on the fadeaway, but no foul called. And, I really thought that UPREP was going to throw that one down. I mean, that was the same guy as before. That's number 2.
Gotta keep it fundamental.
Yeah, James Matthews. I thought he was going to throw it down again. And, what? A little bit of a reach in.
I think they got a timeout in before the foul.
And, no, I thought there was some reach in there. I'm going to be honest.
Oh, no, yeah, definitely.
But nothing was called. So, tough scene there. And even with no, student section and the message only coming out for a half hour before the game, there's still a good amount of time and students down there supporting.
Can't have the front row due to
I was going to say, can't have the front row due to the OP game. But, I mean, like I said, still good supporting down there for the Tigers, especially since this was, not a completely league game or scheduled game either. So
very last second.
Yeah. So, you keep having to fix your microphone, don't you?
Yeah, it's getting bad. It hurts my ears.
Because you're wearing a fuzzball hat on underneath, too.
No, if it was just straight up on my ears, it would hurt even more.
Nah, dude. I've been doing this for years now, and I've had no problem. However, I've learned not to wear a hat while doing it. Which you're doing right now, so that's your fault. It's the rookie in you, because it's only, your second or third game doing this? Exactly. Yep. This is the rookie in you.
All right.
So.
There's Parker for
Stanishevsky. Stanishevsky swings it back up top to Harrison. Good move! And empty pass there by Jaden Harrison.
A little bit of a miscue.
And, that's offensive goaltending. Yeah.
interference. That sucks. Technical.
Yeah, because he hung on the rim. He can't do that.
Oh, I didn't know.
He hung on the rim, went up for the dunk, missed the dunk, continued to hang on the rim, then grabbed the ball and put it back, or tried to put it back. So
crazy that this can happen in a high school game.
So, but yeah, no, that's kind of a funny moment, honestly, how that works. As Jaden Harrison goes to the line, sinks it. Yeah, it's a kind of like a delay a game sort of thing. I originally said offensive goaltending, which it wasn't.
I swore it was.
No, it's more like a delay a game because like he's hanging on the rim and then trying to put the ball back in. And it very rarely happens for the simple fact that guys who can dunk usually do make it.
Yeah. So
not to call out or roast the guy, but like if you get up there, man, usually most guys who can get up there can make it. So and Humphrey gives off to Harrison on the inbound.
That inbound play was very smooth.
Indeed. And working the ball around. There's Humphrey. Corner shot. Drawing the foul. Nothing called. Jacob Humphrey.
He is
going crazy right now.
Wow.
And this is the perfect time. Jacob Humphrey, like getting his name out there as we advance in the league play next week. So Humphrey really doing a good job and helping these Tigers.
Was that a 3?
No, that was only a 2.
Okay.
58-53. As Humphrey finds Harrison. Corner 3. That's short.
Rob.
Oh, that's a travel.
And Adam? Nope.
No.
No good.
Yeah, they Rob kind of grabbed that as he was falling, so. And looking around. Oh, there's number 5 again from the corner. His shot's no good. Humphrey, rebound.
Struggling from 3.
Humphrey looking around. Oh, good look to Pettaway Scarver. Back out. No short. That would have been a crazy play.
I think he faded away a little bit. That was the problem.
No, he definitely did. And good take there. Driving baseline. James Matthews for UPREP.
Stays with time and ball. Little tip on the inbound there.
And there's Harrison over to Humphrey. Humphrey finds Stanishevsky. Corner. Stanishevsky looks middle. Oh, that was a good idea. That was a good idea for Stanishevsky, but Harrison just couldn't hold on to it.
Back down to a 1-point game here.
58-57 with 1:25 left.
Pass.
Stanishevsky, corner! That's short. That was a good look by Adam. And, number 5, that's Brandon Moore going coast to coast.
UPREP retakes the lead there.
And Stanishevsky draws the double team and, gets attacked big time.
There we go. They finally called something.
I mean, because he just kept getting slapped, and that's what's happened several times on that press. As 3 fouls right now for UPREP. Timon trying to draw more for that 1-and-1 opportunity. And there's Harrison off the inbound. Harrison driving towards the net. Fadeaway shot.
I think
must be tipped. And Jacob Humphrey, the little man getting up. There's Harrison. Harrison to the net. Draws contact. No. Jacob Humphrey. Boop.
What did he eat before this
Russell
game?
Westbrook type beat.
God.
I mean, that's funny. And he laughs too because I remember in Niagara Falls, the very first game, I called him a Russell Westbrook type player.
Mm-hmm.
And he came in the next day of school laughing about that. He's like, "Really, Russell?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man." Cuz like that's kind of like how he plays. I mean, like he really does. Like he's kind of a smaller guy, but he gets in on the defensive part and the offensive part. And it's just crazy how he plays. Really is.
I guarantee you he has a better 3-point percentage than Russell Westbrook.
Oh, absolutely. But and Harrison sinks the first one, and here's the second. And that's good.
Money.
And UPREP now going to bring up the ball. Number 13, Malcolm King, checking back into the game for UPREP.
I think this is his first time being in.
No, he was in earlier in the game. And that's no good. Carlock rebound.
A little bit of a reach in there.
And Humphrey pushing the ball up. Humphrey going coast to coast. Gets it tapped
good
free. Stanishevsky. And that's no good. Oh, Stanishevsky with the defensive part.
What do we got here?
And, 3 seconds in the lane for for UPREP. Great defensive job by the Tigers.
A little bit of that ghost defense from Adam.
Yeah, I was going to say, didn't see him. I mean, he didn't really, poke it free, but he just made him, kind of, miss the shot a little bit. As Humphrey drives in, teardrop again, no good.
What was that? What happened there?
And, Jacob drawing the foul.
Jacob didn't draw it. He gave the foul.
Dude, it didn't look like he even touched him. I mean, 3.9 seconds, though.
I don't know how not knocking on Jacob, but I don't know how that kid can fall from that.
Yeah. And 60-59, close game as we were going to head on to the fourth quarter. And what have we seen here, Matt, that we've really has stuck out to you?
Definitely Jacob stepping it up this game. He's been doing
for
good
sure
all season, but I think he's got more points tonight than Jaden.
Oh, he's doing a crazy job. I mean, Jacob Humphrey, like I said, coming into Timon, really not knowing where his place would be. Obviously, losing Jameer Patton and Kamar Godlock this past summer. Maybe trying to pick up for them, but honestly, he's not even close to a play like how they play, sort of thing. So. And we are going to start the fourth quarter now. And Timon is the second team. Welcome back on the court as UPREP just assumed positions. And UPREP on the inbound. And good move there.
Good defense, too.
Stepped
out of bounds.
UPREP stepped out.
Is that, I forget the name. Tape Cage? Or how do you say
no, he's Mayfield Media.
Okay. All right. Loose ball foul.
No, Tape Cage is a different dude.
Okay.
He's the dude, that did the Jaden video. Yeah.
Cool.
No, he does very good at what he does.
Number 13, give Jacob a little bit of a shove there.
And there's Humphrey over to Petaway Scarver. Carlock looks around. Humphrey. Parker jab for 3.
A little bit of contact
no good.
there. Coach Rowe does not seem happy.
No, he wasn't happy about that shot. I mean, contested, off balance, definitely not a good shot there. As another charge!
Wow. Carlock's third draw of the night. Pretty sure.
As number 2, James Matthews, who arguably right now UPREP's best player, is subbed out of the game just for a quick breather. Probably also because he might be in foul trouble. I'm not too sure, but he might be. I know he's given a lot of charge tonight. So, and there's Petaway Scarver.
Come on, Damaris.
And it was a good look,
Yep.
but just couldn't hold on to it. 7:02 left in the fourth and final quarter of this one. 60-59, Tigers lead. And also another thing, Tigers only have one foul. I mean, UPREP has right now 6. So one more and Tigers are in 1-1. As that's no good. Rebound by Carlock.
Wow. Big body down there.
As Harrison
Oh.
jump ball.
And whose ball is it? I believe it stays Timon's ball.
Yeah. And there's Parker on the no. Humphrey's going to take this one. As Humphrey inbounds it to Carlock. Carlock over to Parker. Parker looking around, gives off to Harrison. Rip through. Fade away. No. Carlock for 3. That's no good. UPREP pushing the ball up here. Getting it across half. Finds a corner shooter. That's no good. And there's Harrison. Harrison over to Parker. Parker inside to Carlock. And no foul, though. So it is now a 62-59 lead for these Tigers.
Still a one-possession game here.
6 minutes left in the fourth. And drive by UPREP. That's good.
Oh, my.
So back to a 1-point game, 62-61. And Humphrey driving around. Humphrey off to Petaway Scarver. That's good.
Damaris, way to go.
And slow to get up is Carlock, but back good on defense. As
Steal.
Carlock picks up a steal. And
I say throw that I would hit the quarterback mode there. Yeah.
And number 4 looks to be picking up a technical foul.
Tee him up. Tee him up. Sending Jaden to the line.
Oh, that's no good. And Jaden Humphrey or Jaden Harrison.
Come on now.
Cause it's hard with the JH, man. It really is. And Harrison is good on the second. So 1 for 2 there. 65-61. See? Take the hat off.
I don't think it's going to make it.
It's going to make a difference. I'm telling you, dude. Also, get a haircut.
I'm getting it. What's today? Wednesday?
Yeah.
Tomorrow at 5.
Nice. And that's the inbound to Humphrey.
I'm tired of being called a Disney princess by you.
And that's good. Damaris Petaway Scarver.
Got that corner look.
And that's no good for UPREP. However, UPREP rebound. Oh, good move. Left hand. That's good. Wow. Good move by Mylan Maxwell. I mean, he just kind of made Parker go flying, then just drove to the net and that off-balance left hand. Great shot for sure. As he looks to convert on a 3-point play. That's no good. Rebound Carlock.
Doesn't have the greatest free throw.
No. And there's Harrison trying to draw a foul, but Timon's ball either way. 67-63. And there's Humphrey on the inbound. Humphrey inbounds it, but off UPREP. And here's Humphrey once again, as we'll do it all over again. And there's Parker on the logo. Parker
fell down a little bit. I don't know.
A little bit of a reach in. Oh, he full out reached over him.
I disagree, Keenan.
And yeah, so it'll be UPREP's ball because it was called a jump ball. And looking around.
Good defense. Good close.
And rebound, Petaway Scarver. Petaway Scarver, really a standout game for him tonight.
Stepping it up tonight.
Yeah.
Harrison, wide open three.
Oh, no
Carlock,
good.
rebound.
Bringing it back out. There's Humphrey driving the lane. Gives off to Carlock. Carlock, that's good. Left hand. Rob Carlock.
6 point
The big
game.
body work. 69-63. 4:05 left in the game.
May I remind you, we're doing this all without Kevin Thompson tonight.
Yeah. And this is kind of what it's going to be looking like next year, really, when you think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, Kev Thompson, a senior.
Yeah, this could be
I mean, this could be a real lineup next year. This could be the real starting lineup for next year. As there's Harrison looking around, finds Parker cross court. That's good!
Wow, what a fight.
What a look. What a shot.
Jaden Harrison, the quarterback here.
And UPREP looking around. They find a man as Humphrey goes down. Driving baseline on the interior. UPREP. That's good. And there's Harrison. Now going to bring it up court. As Parker thought about driving. He finds Harrison. Harrison.
Oh, he baited him.
Yeah. And will remain Timon's basketball. 2:57 left in the fourth quarter as it is 72-67. And Matt Cockling continues to complain about the headsets. You know, the gamer headsets aren't the same, you know.
I bet my Bluetooth could work.
And looking around is Petaway Scarver. Petaway Scarver finds Harrison. Harrison driving to the net. And no good. Petaway Scarver rebound. That's good.
Big body.
Damaris Petaway Scarver taking a chapter out of Rob Carlock's book with the aggressive play. And Timon looks to capitalize on this timeout. And I think it was a full timeout. Yeah, I think it is a full timeout. So right now, Tigers kind of running away, or starting to run away with this one, as it was once a one-possession game, heck, even 1 point game, but now it is a 74-67 lead over UPREP, and I think they're the Eagles or something. I know we continue to call them UPREP, and Timon obviously we call them Tigers, that sort of thing. I think they're the Eagles though.
UPREP's got a nice ring to it.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Yeah. Because it's also called University Prep or something like that. So it's just UPREP, a lot easier. But once again, they are based out of Rochester.
They're the Griffins.
The Griffins. I knew it was some sort of bird.
Wonder if Harry Potter's on the team.
So, dude, you would be the person to say that.
I don't watch Harry Potter, so it's okay.
And why? Is there something against people who do though watch that? Exactly.
No.
And let's get back to the game.
No.
So UPREP looking around, finds the man's inside. That's no good. Carlock rebound. Gives the ball up to Humphrey, who looks to bring it up court. And Humphrey off to Petaway Scarver. Petaway Scarver to Carlock. Carlock. Humphrey finds Harrison. Harrison driving, right hand, finishes.
Ah, boy, Jaden.
It is now a 76-67 lead for the Tigers.
Foul call?
Yeah.
Jaden.
And here comes the inbound for UPREP. And Humphrey getting the ball, pushing up court now. Humphrey brings it back out. Humphrey, I know he thought about a shot there. And there's Carlock driving left hand, good. Rob Carlock, ring-a-ding-ding.
Way to hustle back on defense, too. He just hit a third gear.
And Parker now going to bring up for the Tigers. Parker dribbles into the double team, finds Carlock.
Swing it out there.
The Tigers are swinging the ball around.
Slowing
That's
it
Harrison.
down a little bit with about a minute 20 left.
Yeah, 1:10 left.
Whatever.
That's over to Parker. Parker for three. That's good. Malachi Parker. Bing bong.
Not funny. Didn't laugh. Turnover there. Carry, they said.
Yeah, because it was. And now with under a minute to go, it is an 81-69 lead for the Tigers. And there's Parker trying the double team. Shush.
Did you not sleep? Forget your coffee this morning?
Actually, I did. So, not even going to hold you. And there's Harrison out back, drawing the double team, and bang out. And
I don't know. I guess he said something.
He nudged to the student section about something.
What's going on? 26 seconds left here, and number 1 will go to.
Yeah, that's Mylan Maxwell. He was the guy that just bang out. So.
This is what I call garbage time points.
It's 81-71. It's still a 10-point game. And I mean, if he makes this, it goes down to a single-digit game. And that's good for Maxwell. And that's good. And Maxwell not really feeling the student section, it looks like. As
foul.
It is now a 1-and-1 situation. As Humphrey now going to go to the line. As Payaway Scarver is going to check out for Adam.
And I guess that was Adam's girlfriend's.
Dude, I don't know, dude. Adam's been getting applause on the nightly basis from the student section. So, I mean, maybe Adam is a fan favorite, I guess, to say. I mean, you really don't know. As there's Harrison over to Humphrey. Humphrey dribbling around. Finds Stanishevsky. Stanishevsky inside to Harrison. And 5 seconds left, and this looks to be it, folks. As UPREP is still playing along with it. And that's the ball game. It is a 81-73 Timon win over UPREP.
Way to bounce back, boys.
Really a bounce back game for the Tigers here as they now look to go win. Yeah, exactly. Now they look to go to take on the Canisius Crusaders. That is a Monday night game. Next Monday night, 1-3. It is a 6:30 tip-off around there, depending on how the JV team is. So for everybody in the booth, for Matt Conklin, for myself, Sean Glinski, we wish you a good night and a happy and healthy 2022.